getting into the postseason. They lose tonight, they're done. Play action from Rodgers. He is able to complete. That's Jonnu Smith. Here's Gainwell. He's not going to get it. Nice tackle as Douglas and Jordan Brooks figure out a way to slow down Rodgers here tonight after that big game at Baltimore. He has to come underneath. He's able to hit Gainwell, and Gainwell got smacked. No gain on the play. Rodgers really working the hard count tonight. Dolphins have not bitten, and there's DK Metcalf. As the ball is into Miami territory.
Jonnu Smith is going to come in here, and this holds Tyrel Dodson, the linebacker, and so it allows DK Metcalf then. You see that window that opens up right here in the middle for DK Metcalf to get into, and as soon as Rodgers sees that with that two-deep safety look, that ball's coming in a hurry.
They're down and 3. Quick setup and throw. Pass is low and no good, and it's incomplete for Calvin Austin tonight already. They go quick. And a completion out on the edge. That's Gainwell, and that's a first down.
Well, watch Marquez Valdez-Scantling and how he gets the rub that allows Kenneth Gainwell then to get out in the flat uncontested. And Gainwell, quite honestly, you look at this offense this year and what they've been able to do, he's been as valuable as any player on this team. The ball okay, but their biggest contributions have really been in the passing game.
Rodgers slings it out to Warren. Wow. And a hit by Chop Robinson. Hard count doesn't work again. 3rd and 11. Rodgers in trouble, and down he goes. And out of field goal range are the Steelers as Jordan Brooks is up to 3.5 sacks for the year. That is Thielen over the middle, and we'll go down to Lisa.
Yeah, Joe, like you said, Aaron Rodgers broke his run with some reinforcements around the fracture site. That allowed you to go under center this week, even less, just a brace on it.
And he and that brace able to find big Darnell Washington, who just will not go down. 300 pounds.
Yeah, well north of 300 pounds. He's like a left tackle who's able to get out and catch the football. He's been more involved here over the last several weeks. He's gotten most of the receiving targets at the tight end position. It's like he has the ability to run. I mean, he's a unique talent.
They're down in 3. Rodgers, time runs out, and Sealer got it. This one by Zach Sealer.
Well, Sealer's able to get home, but you're going to see that Darnell Washington and DK Metcalf at the top of this route, it's confusing as to what's happening there in the middle of the field. And Rodgers is ready to turn it loose, but those two guys were right in the same area in their shots. And we've heard it through the field mics, and he's been unable to affect this group for Miami.
Here's a nice start. Jonnu Smith broke a tackle and then gets to tell the Miami sideline how good that play was. Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, exactly. Gets a chance to talk a little bit to some of his former teammates and certainly his former coach, and a guy who came off of career highs last year while with the Dolphins, and this has been a little bit rather than corner when he went to Jacksonville.
Wide open is Darnell Washington, and he will rumble for a first down.
Aaron Rodgers loves this run-pass option. He's reading the outside right here, and as soon as he collapses, he knows he's got big Darnell Washington out there in the flat for an easy pickup. Go back to when Rodgers was with the Green Bay Packers. They ran a lot of these types of.
3 minutes to go in the half. Rodgers protected. Gainwell, laser from Aaron Rodgers, and Gainwell is out of bounds.
He's got a chance right here, and the only guy who can kind of stop it is the free safety. And that's one typically that Rodgers will shoot right up that seam.
Both backs in there. Rodgers looks left, drops it off to Gainwell, looking for a block. He got a block from Zach Frazier, the center. It'll be 3rd and 1. Rodgers has all day. Gainwell, he found him, and now Gainwell is out of bounds near another first down.
Aaron Rodgers is pretty good. They go big people and then the play action, and there's just nothing for down the field for Rodgers, but he knows exactly where Gainwell is. And Gainwell, being the smart veteran running back that he is, once he gets over to the boundary, he just stays there and waits. And Rodgers knew exactly where he had to go when time ran out. Turns into a really positive play.
File this away. Try to go to the air here. Rodgers end zone's got his man. Touchdown, Marquez Valdez Scantling. And the two teammates from their days with the Green Bay Packers connect with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the first catch for MVS is a 19-yard touchdown.
Well, you can see Valdez Scantling, and he comes across. They've got a crossing route. They got man on the one side, zone on the other. And when Valdez Scantling comes across, no one then is in man coverage running with him. And it's just an ISO route essentially on the free safety. And once he crosses his face.
15 for 124 and a touchdown. He's completed 10 straight. And his Steelers are on top by 11.
They'd hate to throw back a big victory last week, but not finishing up business tonight.
Here's DK Metcalf, his second catch, and he gets tripped up by Bradley Chubb. The
second down.
Here's Washington. And it was Jack Jones who drew the short straw.
Get out there and make those plays.
There is a quick snap by Rodgers on 3rd and 3. He was trying to catch everybody. And Valdez Scantling is looking for a flag, won't get it, and it's 3 and out. Rodgers is now pleading his case to land Clark. After that incompletion, Rodgers is looking for a flag. I guess because of that contact, and now a flag comes out way late, just now.
Following video assistance, 12 players on the field. Defense number 93. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
So they get the chains with a 5-yard penalty. They went quick, and it was Zeke Biggers who was not able to get off the field in time. And it was video assistance that led to that flag being thrown 45 seconds after the play.
Well, we talked about it earlier. Tackle, that's a good thing.
Over the middle, Gainwell again. Yeah, we should get into it. It's been an offensive line that's been
really any football.
Steelers dominating this third quarter. This is nearly picked off by Jordan Brooks. What the Dolphins needed. He tried to get it going to the ground and came that close.
Boy, that was so close, and really just a great athletic play by him, because for him, where he started, and to be able to read that and work under Freiermuth.
Is out to the right. Quick throw, wide open, Freiermuth. His first catch. And a first down to the 26.
You see right here in the middle, he's so worried about DK Metcalf that he's going to turn and run because he's got to cover that seam with that two-deep look. Metcalf goes outside, and it just opens everything up right in the middle, and that's the impact that a guy like Metcalf can have on a defense.
Looking left all the way, now back. Rodgers. Freiermuth. They can't hook up. Third down.
Now is what he's done tonight as well. They're number 60, and he's working against Bradley Chubb, and it's one-on-one. He's not getting any help, and it's been like this a good part of the night. And I know coming into this game, Mike Tomlin talked about it. He's a guy who deserves more playing time.
On third down, got it to DK Metcalf. And fighting his way for the touchdown. Pure strength. Ashton Davis came oh so close to knocking it down or
He's
picking
able
it
to beat Ashton Davis with the ball. He never sees Ashton Davis. He didn't know he was there.
Third down conversion. Pittsburgh started 0 for 6. They're 4 for their last 4, including that score. Rodgers sneaks it in. DK Metcalf forces it in. Steelers take over at their 19 after the penalty on the punt. And a drop by Darnell Washington starts this possession. Rodgers historically so good against the blitz. Some back out. Freiermuth makes the catch, and he gets popped, and it's Jordan Brooks who delivers. Seahawks did not score a touchdown. Here, quick throw. That was a thing of beauty. Freiermuth inside the 30. Hit in stride by Rodgers and a gain of 22.
You see Melifonwu, he comes up, and he's the guy who has to try to then make the play, and he's just not able to get him on the ground.
The Steelers are at over 7 yards a carry. This one to Warren out of the backfield. First down plus. Third down and 6. Here's a quick throw. Warren has blocking, and where are they going to put it?
This guy's having won 2 Super Bowls, and sure wish Philip Rivers had an opportunity to experience that.
There's the veteran. Aaron Rodgers was not going to throw it incompletion if the throw wasn't there, so he he knows where the camera is too. He's had fun. His Steelers on their way to an 8-6 record, sitting on top in the AFC North. Let's send it down to Lisa.
Thank you, Joe. Aaron, just 4 incompletions in the game. Just what felt good to you tonight?
I thought Art caught a really good game. You know, it was a lot of two-show, especially in the first half. Not a lot of pressure coming in. They brought one corner cat, a couple weak pressures, blitz it back, but it was a lot of shell coverage. You had a dink and dunk, and guys made some plays for us. We kind of got a roll note that last drive of the first half and scored on 4 straight drives.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. That it seemed like a grind in the first half until the end of the second quarter, and then you guys came out of the locker room rolling. Just what started to click?
Well, I mean, nothing in particular. I just think we got the run game going, which helped, and then we had a nice play to Quez, kind of get us going, and then DK made a fucking great play. Thank you, brother.
What does that mean? What does that mean to you, having all these guys just come over showing you all this love?
Well, I played with Rasul. He's one of my favorite teammates. He was huge for us going back to 2021. A great story of a guy who never gave up, after he was counted out and cut, put on practice squads. And we got a lot of guys like that too. We have some guys who are cast off, some guys who, people didn't really want anymore. We had some hired guns as well. But I think we can, after tonight, they won 4 straight games. They had a lot to play for. Hopefully the belief is starting to pick up because it's tough to play in the cold weather. And if we can take care of business, then we're going to be hosting the game right here.
Yeah, Aaron, you're still on top in the division. 3 games left. This is what you wanted, to be playing meaningful football all the way to the end. So what are you looking forward to most as you head down the stretch here?
Well, it's just that. I mean, that's why I wanted to come back, is to be a part of something special. This is a great organization. We're playing meaningful football games. We're up by a game in the division. A lot left to play for. We got three games starting this weekend in Detroit. And Detroit's got a lot to play for. Great football team, very well coached, great quarterback, skilled players. The defense has been banged up a little bit, but it's a short week for us. We got to get healthy. We got some guys banged up. Who knows where the hell TJ's been all week, but hopefully he's back next week and we got the whole party back together.
All right, thanks for your time. Congrats on the win, Aaron.
Thank you.